whoever's listening to this right now has no idea what's going on, but I have reactions on. So it does it on its own, actually.
Yeah, I know. I saw the hearts and I was like,
I did click that. No, I clicked that.
oh, you did?
Yeah, but sometimes
don't let people like don't think we're together. You're not my boyfriend. We're not together.
We're not together.
No, those hearts. I don't know what.
Oh, you don't want anybody to think.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to think that we're together.
Gosh.
Like that's.
You lie because I'm gay?
No, because I like to have multiple.
You're homophobic.
Hoes. I'm not a one woman kind of man.
I mean, you are.
Or a one man kind of woman. I just called you a woman. I just called myself a man.
Everybody thinks I'm a woman.
Everybody thinks I'm gay.
They do? I was just kidding.
I have a lot of.
Say that. Are you gay?
No, I have people that ask me.
Are you
like
sure?
The girls one time when we were doing cosmetology, we're talking about everybody's sexuality, like who was bi and who wasn't. And the two, I found out like they asked if like they're like, is Maddie? Because they couldn't figure out if I was or not. Because they're like, no, and it wasn't that they were like, they're like, you know, like you give compliments or like you joke around, like we know that they're jokes, but they're like, you're very much alpha woman, and it's very much like you don't talk about, you know, you're not soft, you're not emotional.
Yeah.
Do you like you come
Which
off
is
as
what all women are supposed to be.
Well, I've always been told I act more like a man than a female when it comes to that stuff.
You know what? I'm glad about it.
That's what they said, and I'm like, no, I'm straight.
No, and you know what? Madison is straight.
I think like a man.
And you know, whatever skeletons are in her closet is none of your freaking business. It's mine.
I was big pimping.
Wait.
Yeah, I think like a man.
Don't these look ugly?
Look in the mirror.
What?
You're like Men in Black.
Really? I think I look like a Guido.
Look in the mirror again. You look like those bands from like, remember like the emo days back in our middle school days, like the weird like the cool like alternative like scene boy, but wasn't full fledged. Like he was still kind of like
preppy.
Yeah, like preppy but punk and like.
But like still like
who was like Pete Wentz kind of.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Pete Davidson.
No. Pete Davidson's not like a
Guido.
No, I'm not even like.
I can't even
like
stand myself
like
right now.
Pete Davidson's.
Pete Davidson's gay.
He's
starting that rumor right now.
What? He's just a funny guy. Like I think that's why he gets.
I don't
find him funny.
Kim Kardashian is like 50 years old. Why was she with him?
Her and Pete was such an what?
Awkward to me.
Even the Ariana Grande and him were like kind of.
But that makes
a little more sense. I asked about Ariana Grande, and apparently her and her brother went into.
Oh, Frankie.
Yeah, went into this like.
The gay one.
I guess the one that.
The only one that she has.
Yeah, the one that she did a song with or whatever.
She did a song with Frankie. What is that? What?
It was my voicemail.
It was?
Yeah, it was like my.
From a cop.
No, from a.
Show me.
A car dealership.
Oh, you're buying a new car.
No.
We're so famous now that we can't even be seen in our vehicles anymore. Like honestly, you guys.
Please don't see me in my vehicle.
I love science. Body Keeps the Score. It's a good book. Okay, so the topic today is probably like salt and pepper. You know what I mean?
Salt and pepper hair is really cute. I like when people do the grays, like let their grays grow in with like, and then add some blonde and then do the dark.
Like I did. My grays are growing in.
Not you.
I'm a quarter of my way through my life. I'm gonna live to 100. I hope. I used to want to die young.
I didn't honestly think I'd make it this far.
I didn't think I would make it.
To be honest.
I didn't think I'd make it either.
And then yet here we are. So now it's like.
And now we're famous, and it's like, wow, like I just can't even believe how amazing and wonderful it is being so famous. And honestly, it's scary.
Y'all just need to come and get your hair done by me because I can make some money.
Stop!
Quit, bros!
What am I gonna do with her?
Yeah,
It was a YouTube TikTok.
It was. I think it started on YouTube.
It was a YouTube
Hold on.
TikTok.
Let's see what it.
It's a TikTok reel short.
I don't know.
Okay, so this is what Haley told me, and honestly, she's so right. Because I'm a narcissist, right?
Yes.
So, or whatever. That's what they
You're
want.
conceited.
That's what they want to say.
You're not
about
a narcissist. You're just a conceited.
I want to see my face while I'm talking, right? So of course, I'm gonna do that really quick.
An octopus. When I taught daycare, we had like a fake grow like foam, and the little boy named it. Can we? And he's like pausing, Mr. And we're like, stop calling it that.
Octopus.
I remember that.
I didn't fry them in a skillet. Okay. There's a goldfish. Okay. The fish died because I bought it a pool. Okay. Somebody told me that. I forgot who it was. Somebody at PetSmart told me that goldfish grow bigger whenever they have bigger tanks.
Yes, because you can put them in like
And you're
ponds and
supposed to
junk.
do that. They're supposed to grow up like they're supposed to get bigger, and they're actually like really disgusting fish.
Yeah,
Like they
not
pee out of
cute.
their gills and stuff like that, and that's why the tank was always dirty.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense that they sell them or not sell them, but give them out at fairs because there's actually a cheaper fish that you can do. But anyways,
What the beta?
I think so.
Betas, I think aren't boys more expensive because they're the pretty ones.
Well,
but
they
betas
said
fight.
he was showing me different fish that look beautiful, and he was like, these are
Betas
cheaper.
probably.
They're cheaper. They're gorgeous. I don't know why they don't do these because they don't need these certain types of tanks. Like goldfish are very hard to keep up with. So what I did was I put it in a pool, and it was kind of cold outside, which they like cold. They like cold. They're not supposed to have like heated like anything, right?
Yeah, they're fish.
But too cold is too cold, and it was like 50 degrees outside, right? So I was thinking to myself, okay, because at the time I was like really like drunk, I think, all the time. I don't know what was going on. I was just confused a lot. So I bought a kiddie pool, and I bought it's a funny backstory, but it's sad. The outcome was I actually got, okay, let me start. Okay, so I got a heater for the pool. And it wasn't for the pool. It just said it was water resistant or whatever. So I assumed it could heat up my kiddie pool on my front porch and make it a hot tub.
What did it say it was for?
It definitely didn't say it was for making water into a pool or a hot tub.
Yeah. Did you read what it was for? Because I want to kind of know what it was for.
Well, when I got it, I read the thing on the outside, and it said if you are using it in water, you shouldn't touch the water, obviously, because that could shock you to death and kill you.
Yeah, cause like.
Anyways, long story short, I trusted it enough to try it out, right?
I don't know what the fuck it was for.
The first time it was to make my kiddie pool warm.
No, I know, but like why would you pick?
I don't know. I found it on the internet. I don't know what it was for.
Okay. Because I wanted to, like,
maybe a fish outside. Maybe, and they need. Okay, well.
I'm just thinking of like what you could use like a heater.
I don't know.
And then like what could you put in water but not touch the water?
Heater. Technically, it's just a heater.
That sounds like you could sue them because like why were you?
You know what happened? I sent them a message after this happened, and I actually returned it and got my money back. Isn't that so funny? So that's not
shows
funny.
that they're sketchy.
They're sketchy, so they killed my fish. I didn't. So I put the heater in the thing just because I wanted to make, and I put it on 70 degrees just to make sure that the fish wasn't going to die. Because it was like 40 degrees, 50 degrees outside, and like, yes, they like cold air, but that's freezing, and like, I just didn't. I felt bad for the fish, and I put like this dome thing, and it still had like things you could get through it, but I assumed because it's hot that the fish, they don't like hot things. So why would
How do you know we don't like hot things?
Because it said it online. It said they do not like they like cold water. They like, you know what I mean? So I just assumed that the fish was smart enough, and I didn't just assume. I put precautions. Okay, I put a thing around it to make sure he would feel, the sense.
You
and
educated him.
No, I didn't.
You were trying to
him. Goldfish, okay?
Yeah, you tried to educate him though. He was just dumb.
I was trying to do the right thing. I was trying to do the right thing. And that it wasn't to kill a fish. I thought it was horrible.
He was just dumb and didn't learn. He didn't read the environmental cues. Social cues.
I didn't either.
Duh,
he probably would be alive to this day if I didn't do this. But anyway, so I put the heater, and I seriously, you guys, I'm not
He was very upset, y'all.
I'm not a killer. I'm not.
He was sad.
I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer. Like this one, he started off like dissecting like
Dead bread, like or
I didn't
roadkill.
dissect it. Okay, it was horrifying.
No, guys,
I
he
cried.
was really sad and like.
It was terrifying.
I was kind of shocked of like why are you shocked and sad? Like what?
Because you did that and you shouldn't have.
Yeah, but I was just kind of like,
But it's
yeah,
true,
it's
I really-
okay, Will. I'm like, it's okay. You
I
didn't mean
had
to
a
fry
moment.
him.
I had a moment. I really did not mean to fry him. Okay.
And it's like I'm trying not to laugh while I'm
So this is
comforting
what's
poor
funny
Will.
about it. So that's not funny at all. But anyways, I'm trying to make myself feel better by saying it's funny. It's not funny. So I put him in there.
Fucking good there.
He was swimming around. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God he's going to grow up now.
He's gonna be smart and learn and
Because like
grow big.
I noticed like, you know, I just didn't think that the hot tub thing was going to happen. I didn't because the heater thing said that it could get up to 70 degrees, which is nice and all, but that's not.
That's a little hot for
No, it needs to be way hotter for a hot tub.
not for a little goldfishy like
Oh,
like
well,
the water's probably like warm.
It also wasn't for what I thought it was for. Like it
Did
wasn't.
it even get the water hot?
Like it was this. Yeah, it could get the water hot, but it was just to get the water. 70 degrees. It wasn't gonna. The kiddie pool would probably get it up. Like it was 40 degrees.
It wasn't
outside.
gonna work,
It wasn't
yeah.
gonna do what I needed it.
it
to
worked
do.
though when
It was
he
like
swam close.
So anyways, so it was on, and I went to bed, and I didn't think about it. I just didn't think about it. I put a dome over it, like a thing that had holes in the sides.
Yes.
But like obviously, you know, I just thought even if his like hit the dome, like he wouldn't go through.
Yeah, I mean, he should have been stupid. He should have read into the social cues of like, hey, buddy, it's got a dome on it. Like leave it
You
alone,
fish.
fishy.
Anyways,
You know,
so
dumb goldfish.
I woke up. He must have been swimming around for several hours, because when I woke up, yes, I found a dead fish. He had been electrocuted to death, and oh,
That bitch was dead. That bitch was fried. It was like, you want a side of grits with that fried fish?
we won that at the fair. Like, was devastated.
Well,
And I did. What do you say? Like, what do you say?
Maybe
like,
you should've took it
I was trying
home.
to do the right thing.
You know, you
I was
should.
trying to do the right.
You should have
No,
gaslit
but
her and be like, maybe you should have took it home and
she
took
paid
care
for
of it.
No, she paid for the food and everything. And I told her I'll keep it at my house, whatever.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work, but I was trying to do the right thing and make the goldfish grow up. And
Yeah,
make this
you
guy-
did.
It's your fault, PetSmart man.
I would have blamed it on her. But like, you know what? If you really wanted this goldfish,
No, the PetSmart.
you should have took care of it.
I wanted the goldfish too. Okay. Until I
would've
realized like they were really disgusting fish and
they're
are
kind
hard
of
to keep.
boring.
No, they're
Fish are boring.
no, but like I would like fish as long as I just have to feed them, not like redo the water all the time because they piss out of their gills and
Well,
they're disgusting. And
Fish tanks get nasty and they smell.
anyways, but I didn't kill the fish on purpose. I didn't hate the fish. Okay, I don't hate animals. I just wanted him to grow up.
And be smart.
The guy
And
at
a
PetSmart
smart
made me
one.
feel like people are pieces that don't let goldfish grow up. So I decided I wasn't going to be one of those people that did that. You know, I was going to change the cycle.
Yeah, and you're just gonna give him heated water to make him more comfortable.
Yeah, so
Like you were trying to be nicer.
to keep him alive,
Yeah.
because he obviously freezing water would kill him.
Yeah.
Cold water doesn't kill him. They like cold water. Hot water would kill him too.
What about warm water? Did the warm
Nah,
water kill him?
nah.
Oh no, the heater did, not the warm water.
It wasn't supposed to warm it was supposed to warm the water just enough to keep him alive. Because they like cold, but they don't want it. It's
Yeah.
freezing kills them. Okay, you've been frozen. Okay.
Maybe bring him inside when it gets cold, but outside
I know it
you
doesn't
let
get
'em.
freezing cold outside in Florida, but
It gets cold enough.
does it? Does it?
We have
You
freezing temperatures sometimes.
Okay.
But that's why you bring them inside. You don't leave them outside.
Can I tell you
in
something
a
though?
pool.
People got pools, right? And when
Yeah.
it gets to freezing temperatures, do you think their pool freezes?
I think it
solid?
depends on it depends on the size. Like lakes, like when it's colder, like lakes will freeze, but Florida no.
Yeah, because we have so much humidity.
Yeah. But like
What I'm thinking
our
is,
water pipes, that's it. That's the only thing
well,
that
I'm
freezes.
thinking that kiddie pool would have frozen solid that night if I wouldn't have done that.
Oh, what about the humidity though?
But it was a kiddie pool.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, yeah.
Anyway,
it
so
doesn't freeze.
my point here is that
You just contradicted
he
yourself.
had a really good run, about
good 2 days?
2 weeks.
Oh.
It was like 2 weeks.
Oh.
And when I found the fish,
He was
honestly, I didn't know what happened to the fish at first because I did not see the body. I was like, what the some local cat just got my fish. Like, what the... And, you know, obviously it wasn't my heater, right?
Yeah.
Because the water wasn't even that warm.
It wasn't your fault. It was...
Yeah, it was
a cat. It was a random cat that
It was
got
the
him.
PetSmart man making me feel like people are pieces of... So I was going to change the cycle and make sure my fish wasn't going to...
You're a good dad.
Okay, I found the body, and anyways, it was twice the size. So I know for a fact that he was alive for a few hours before he decided to get curious. And...
Well, how do you know it...
Because his body expanded.
But couldn't it also just expand, like, when they're dead and, like you fried them, so, like, everything kind of, like, ooh.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I thought he expanded because, like, he got literally fried and, like, he's in water, so everything just sucked it up and kept him big.
I don't know.
But, no, he was alive for a few hours. You're right.
I think he was.
They don't grow in a few hours.
I think they do. No, they do. They do.
In a few hours?
He was telling me that, too. He was like you'll see a huge difference, like, within a couple days. So I think he just electrocuted himself, like, literally before I came on top.
So, yeah, he did. He grew and then did that too fast.
I don't know what his problem was.
He had body dysmorphia and, like, made him kill himself.
Maybe he was never mind.
Thanks a lot, Will.
This is why I don't go live.
Like, god dang it.
If we went live...
You would get us in trouble.
I think the internet... We would go viral.
Yeah, we'd probably get, like, stoned alive.
We would get hate
mail. Or
you
would.
But they would come to my house and find me. They're already threatening it, but...
I would just act like I don't...
When I say they, you know who I'm talking about.
I'm like, look, y'all leave me out of this.
I can't.
I'm like, it was him. I'm like, what did I say? None. I'm like, stone him.
We don't stone. We throw.
They gonna throw them stones at
Not
you.
Me.
Oh, you said we throw them.
We throw them. We throw stones. Don't duck if you don't apply.
Get hit with a rock.
Ho.
You better learn how to duck and dive.
I got my baby a rock for her birthday.
You did.
I got her a rock it wasn't from Jerry.
No, it wasn't. Why do you do this?
I think I'm about to cut this out.
Jesus.
No, why do you keep on acting like that Jared rock ain't for Jared?
'Cause
it's big as hell.
Everybody knows.
You said I want a big rock. And I got your big old rock. You can throw it right at somebody you don't like.
Well, maybe.
Jesus, can't do anything right.
No, you can't, actually. I'm tired of living in this trailer. I'm tired of not being married. I'm tired of driving these broke down vehicles. I'm tired of having a hole in our roof, all because you don't want to get up off your ass and work.
You're doing it right in front of our audience.
I don't care anymore. It's been 20 years. I'm tired of waiting. The kids are doing about. Jacko ain't got shoes because of you. I'm tired of working at the Kmart.
You're the one that don't even go there.
I bust my butt at Kmart. What did you do? All you do is drink and yell at the kids. You don't even watch them.
You have to mention Kmart's been closed for 12 years.
I work at the only one left. You know how many customers we get? Not jack.
This is what happens when you marry a schizophrenic.
This is what happens when you marry a lowlife, good for nothing, should've listened to my mama, man. Or, I'm sorry, man. Take care of, can't even handle your dang self. Can't even take care of yourself. I am, 'cause I'm tired of it. I'm glad.
Man?
Man, you ain't a man. You don't handle nothing. You don't provide.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him what I got.
And he likes to be called mommy.
We need structure.
Yeah, you do need structure. Well, there's a difference between like who you are in front of people and who you are really. No, I'm saying with everybody.
No, I think so too.
Yeah.